Welcome back, everyone. You're not going to believe the news we have for you today because this is not just another off-season update. This is the kind of news that shakes the entire NFL to its core. A seismic shift has just occurred in the National Football League, and if you're a Dallas Cowboys fan, buckle up, because your team has just rewritten the script. In what analysts and insiders alike are already calling one of the most stunning trades in recent memory, the Dallas Cowboys have executed a blockbuster deal to acquire one of the most dominant forces on the defensive line, DJ Reader. And if that name rings a bell, it's because he has been nothing short of a wrecking ball in the trenches over the last few seasons. But what makes this even more astonishing isn't just the player involved, it's the number attached to it. The deal is reportedly worth a staggering $280 million, making it one of the richest contracts ever handed to a defensive lineman in NFL history. Let that sink in. $280 million. That's not just a move. That's a megaton message to the rest of the league that the Dallas Cowboys are no longer content with competing, they're here to dominate. This is about changing the culture, transforming the narrative, and putting the entire league on notice that the Cowboys are going all in. For years, fans have lamented the lack of a true anchor in the middle of the defensive line. Yes, the Cowboys have had elite edge talent. DeMarcus Lawrence has been a fixture of strength and technique. Micah Parsons has emerged as one of the most explosive young defenders in the game. But between the tackles? That's where the cracks have shown, especially during critical moments in the playoffs. Time and again, opponents would gash the Cowboys through the heart of the defense, exploiting the soft middle and putting pressure on the linebackers and safeties to do too much. Not anymore. DJ Reader changes everything. Known league-wide for his incredible strength, relentless motor, and football intelligence, Reader brings a new kind of toughness to the Cowboys' defense. He's the kind of player who eats double teams for breakfast, disrupts run lanes before they even develop, and collapses pockets with sheer brute force. During his time with the Cincinnati Bengals, he was the backbone of one of the most feared run defenses in the NFL. His presence alone altered game plans. Offensive coordinators would spend days trying to scheme around him, and more often than not, they failed. He's a game wrecker in the truest sense. But this acquisition goes beyond the numbers and the X's and O's. This is about identity. It's about the Cowboys looking themselves in the mirror and saying, we're not going to be pushed around anymore. And you better believe this is just the beginning. As insiders close to the team are revealing, the Cowboys front office isn't stopping here. While the defense just got a massive boost, attention is rapidly shifting to the other side of the ball. That's right, the offense is next. With Ezekiel Elliott no longer in the picture and Tony Pollard's long-term role uncertain, Dallas is turning its eyes toward a new, dynamic, and versatile running back, Rachaad White from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. White is coming off an eye-popping season in which he showcased not only his ability to churn out yards on the ground but also his incredible hands and skill in the passing game. He's the kind of back who thrives in a modern offensive system. With his quick first step, patient vision, and ability to make defenders miss in open space, he fits perfectly into the West Coast-inspired attack that the Cowboys are evolving toward. And he's just 25 years old. That means he's not only in the prime of his career but potentially still getting better. Sources indicate that conversations between Dallas and Tampa Bay have already begun, and while nothing is official yet, there's a growing sense around the league that this deal could get done sooner than most expect. This potential acquisition is about more than just filling a roster spot. It's about giving Dak Prescott the support he needs to elevate his game. With CeeDee Lamb emerging as one of the league's top wideouts, Brandon Cooks adding reliable veteran presence, and tight end Jake Ferguson on the rise, adding a weapon like White would make the Cowboys' offense multidimensional. It gives them flexibility. It gives them balance. And most importantly, it keeps opposing defenses guessing. Prescott, who's also navigating the complexities of contract negotiations, could benefit immensely from having a running back who not only helps move the chains but can also serve as a safety valve in the passing game. And make no mistake, these moves aren't being made in a vacuum. They represent a massive philosophical shift in how the Dallas Cowboys are conducting business. For years, critics have slammed the team for playing it safe, stockpiling cap space, hesitating to make trades, and sticking too rigidly to their draft and develop philosophy. But now they're swinging for the fences. They're following a new blueprint, one forged by aggressive teams like the Rams and the Eagles, who have proven that bold, timely moves can yield championships. Dallas is no longer afraid to mortgage part of the future for the chance to win big in the present. Jerry Jones is making a statement, and the league is listening. By investing in DJ Reader and potentially acquiring Rachaad White, he's signaling that the Cowboys' window is open right now. Not in a few years. Not when the younger players mature. Right now. And the rest of the team can feel it. Momentum is a powerful force in football, and when the front office shows it's willing to do whatever it takes to win, players take notice. Veterans become re-energized. Younger guys push harder in practice. Coaches take more chances. It creates a ripple effect that can change the entire trajectory of a season. Already, Reader has been spotted arriving in Dallas. Photos have emerged of him shaking hands with Cowboys staff, touring the state-of-the-art training facility, and even holding a brief closed-door meeting with defensive coordinator Dan Quinn. And speaking of Quinn, this addition is a dream come true for his scheme. Reader's presence in the middle frees up the rest of the defense to play faster and more aggressively. Expect Parsons to see fewer double teams. Expect linebackers like Leighton Vander Esch to have cleaner lanes to the ball. Expect more blitzes, more stunts, more chaos. The excitement doesn't end there. Social media is buzzing. Hashtags like Reader to Dallas and Cowboys Defense are trending nationwide. Fans are flooding message boards, YouTube comment sections, and fan forums with speculation and excitement. Could this be the year? Is this the moment everything changes? While no one can predict the future, one thing is certain: Dallas is not playing around. They're building something. And you can feel it in every press release, every leaked insider report, and every move they make. Back on the offensive side, the potential addition of Rachaad White would mark a crucial step in ensuring the Cowboys can hang with the elite teams in the NFC. The Eagles may still be the division champs, and the 49ers may still have a stacked roster, but both have vulnerabilities. The NFC is wide open, and the Cowboys know it. Now is the time to strike. If Tampa Bay is willing to negotiate, Dallas will pull the trigger. Especially if it means landing a player who could be the final piece in a Super Bowl puzzle that has eluded them for decades. There's also a financial side to all this. A $280 million deal doesn't happen without implications for the salary cap. Questions remain about how this affects pending contracts for stars like Micah Parsons and CeeDee Lamb. But sources suggest the Cowboys front office has been preparing for a scenario like this. Strategic restructuring, backloaded contracts, and incentive-based deals are all on the table. This isn't reckless spending, it's calculated risk-taking. And it's all aimed at one thing: bringing a Lombardi trophy back to Dallas. So what's next? In the coming days, we expect an official press conference introducing DJ Reader. Media availability will likely follow, and we'll be covering every second of it. As for Rachaad White, keep your notifications on because this could go down fast. With both teams engaged in active talks and Tampa Bay signaling openness to negotiation, the stars are aligning for another major move. And look, I get it. Cowboys fans have heard the hype before. We've seen promising off-seasons flame out. But this feels different. This feels like a team that's not just talking about change, they're making it happen. Reader is the kind of player who changes locker room dynamics. He's a veteran with playoff experience. He's a leader. And if White comes on board, You're looking at a Cowboys team that is not only more talented but more balanced, more dangerous, and more determined than we've seen in years. So stay tuned, because we're just getting started. This offseason is shaping up to be one of the most exciting in franchise history. From game-changing trades to strategic roster moves, the Dallas Cowboys are rewriting their story. And we'll be right here to break it all down, piece by piece, as it unfolds. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and tap that notification bell so you never miss a single update. Because trust me, if DJ Reader's arrival is any indication, the Dallas Cowboys are officially all in. And we're going to be here every step of the way to cover it. Let's go, Cowboys Nation!